everyone, Mac is back. I want to talk about the update that we just received in the past, I don't know, about 12 to 14 hours or so. They introduced a new commander. They've done a little animation updates, and I want to go into that. So let's get rocking. So the new commander is, I think it's Patelo or Patelo, depending on I guess the language you speak. It's Spanish. I think it would be Patelo. Anyway, you can see as it's a spear 40% attack, an infantry 40% attack, and a total health of 15%. So if you do a infantry spear or a spear infantry formation, this is the perfect commander for you. And the reason I say that is not just because of this these attack here, but that health is what you're going to get as well. So you're going to get that 15% for the buff for that front line. So if you're, I think a lot of people right now have been putting that infantry as the front line. But if you put that spear as a front line, you're going to get that extra 15%, which is quite significant. So I would suggest that when you can get this commander, do so. I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with a some event for it, so where it's going to be like easily unlocked, so you can get probably 10 medals, or if you're a whale, you're probably going to max it out and go, really hardcore at it, but and get it kind of crazy high. But as you can see, it's a defensive commander, and then we'll go into the skills here. If you click on that, you can see that the Tiger's Claw, which is attack a single target 6 times, dealing 2,270 damage every attack. So that's 6 times the 2270. So now we're looking at over 12,000 damage, which actually it's about 13,000 some damage. This is max, of course. Of course, this is the max, but damage. And then each attack has a 40% chance to reduce the enemy's heal effect by 79% for 10 seconds. So eat every attack. And how many attacks are there? There are 6 of them once it gets off. So there's 6 attacks with a 40% chance. Well, you only need 3 chances to get it to 100%. So it's going to take this effect is going to go. This is going to go into every time. I'm not sure why they did that, but at 40% going 6 times, you're automatically going to reduce the heal effect of your target by 79% for that full 10 seconds. And then down here, the next one is the Jaws of Death. It shields all the allies at the start of the battle, reducing skill damage taken by 32% for 15 seconds. So skills take a little while to get off. They don't get off right away. So I would say they get off maybe within that 5 to 7-ish second range. So this is gonna, they put this up to 15 seconds, which is actually nice. So then you can reduce that damage by 32%. So that's going to be pretty good, I think, for the training grounds. If once you get that maxed out at 32%. So if like Julian's damage is 25,000 or whatever the heck it is, you're gonna that's gonna the 30-some percent. You're gonna be reducing that by a significant amount, depending on what what the damage, their damage is. That's for that skill. So that's a nice little bonus too that's why he's very defensive. I'm curious to see how much when we unlock him, how much health he has as well. Now we go down to the Domineering Strike. So for every 3 attacks, he reduces the strategy, and the strategy is basically the defense when it comes to the commanders. So it reduces 300 strategy points and skill effect. So it reduces the 300 strategy points and skill effect for any 2 units in the back row for 10 seconds. So that's going to make, even in training grounds, again, a little bit more difficult, because now you're going to be, if you're going to want those, if you want skills to get off, you're going to want to put them in the front line to get those skills off. Because if you have this commander in there, he's going to reduce that every 3 attacks, which is quite significant as well. And then he also does a massive amount of defense. So he is a defensive commander. And there you can see his command and his strategy and his prowess. So he's really, really good here. Actually, I may have actually misspoke here about the strategy, because you can see strategy here and the command here and the prowess. So prowess is obviously attack, and the command, I believe, is the defense. And I think the strategy, I apologize, the strategy is going to be for the skill that the skill that he's going to be getting off. So that's just something to remember as well. So this is a quite significant when it I think for the training grounds especially. Other than that, I'm not sure. You're going to use them for training grounds, and you're going to use them for maybe your main commander, or not main commander, but one of your commanders if you're a spear infantry or infantry spear formation. So that's really, really good. We don't know what the strategic skills are. They don't have those yet, but I think this is really, really nice commander, nice addition. Of course, they're gonna do the same thing. I think the devs are with every formation, so that it kind of balance out the game. So I just wanted to reiterate what I had said before about strategy. So as you can see here, strategy improves the skill of the commander. So it's about the skill that he gets off. So when that commander gets his skill off, he's actually with his skill that he is reducing the chance that they get the skill off. So that's quite significant. There's only one other commander that I can think of off the top of my head, which is Rey. She does a very good job of limiting the skills that can get pop off at certain times. So just remember that this commander will be I think will be one of those, I don't say game changer, but one of those staples when it comes to the training grounds. We already have Simon in there, and Marjorie as quite massive staples, as well as maybe even Julian and Theon, and I mean there are actually a lot that you can kind of mix it up and mix it, which is really nice about the training grounds and kind of fighting back and forth. But as you can see, that's what the strategy is, and the higher the strategy, the more chance you're going to have to get those get those shots off and get those abilities that you really want. So something else in this update that they had changed is this about the latest version. So whenever I'm guessing whenever they do an update, you're going to click on this button here, and it's going to show you, what the latest version is coming out, which has come out, which is actually not a bad idea. I kind of like this to kind of tell you what is going on and what is happening, and makes it simpler even for us chroniclers to kind of give you an idea. We can kind of review this ourselves, and then we can even dive into it a little bit deeper and kind of get an analysis of it. So you can hear it says we have integrated many functions buttons in the top, so you can see these four buttons up here that they had put in. Click on over here on this little arrow, and it says all contents related to daily events have been added to the new event screen. So there's a new event screen right here. You can get the contents of daily events. Click on it again, you get the challenge quests, and they've added a content to the daily elite. So those are where your daily elite and normal challenges are. You go into the challenge quest if you never need to check those to see what you need to do, what you need to upgrade in there. And it also has Castle Siege to the challenge screen as well. And then the cross server, that's where your large scale game modes are, probably like your, it says Treasure Seeker, Alliance Civilization, your KVK, Alliance Conquest, all those ones are going to be in your cross server page. And then finally you have your benefits one, which is kind of, they said simpler and cleaner, than added to different features. So if we go into those, we go out of here, and then we click on, say, the benefits one, which is up here, you can kind of see the top one here is the recruitment pass, which which I have right now. So you can it makes it easier to kind of get to it. Maybe not easier, because it had its own tab up there before. Actually, it was a little bit nicer. And this is something you're going to do all the time. But what's this here? That's something I haven't. Oh, there you go. See, tells you which commanders. That's different too than your challenges that you have there, which you've seen before, and then your dailies. So you can kind of come in here and clean up any of your dailies that you want to do, which is nice as well. There's your change it to whatever you want to. Then you have your your Amnesty shop, your Dragonforge pack, your monthly card if you want to purchase that. I used to suggest to be able to do that. Actually, it's not bad. I mean, if you're if you're a medium spender, and the amount of diamonds that you get, 12,000 diamonds plus all these speed ups and all these resources which you need, you can do that for the entire month. Plus you get the construction speed, the marching speed, Lord Expedition, Lord Experience, bonuses as well. So that's actually not bad at all. And then you get your Iron Bank here, which is nice. They put that in there too. And then this is the new thing that just came out today. which was the limited sales. So make sure you claim your 60 minutes of speed ups there. And this is not too bad either. Just kind of going into this, I wasn't expecting to talk about this today, but looking at the fiery scars or the shadow scars, I mean, it's just to upgrade. It's kind of a look to your dragon if you really like that. If you haven't purchased, or if you don't have, honestly, purchase. If you don't have any of the, these castle skins or any of these marching animations, this is not a bad. They give you a discount for it. I'm not, I don't know if there's a discount or not. I mean, just you can get a lot of these in the recruitment pass. So if if you want to do it month to month, get the recruitment pass. Purchase that for the 10 or overall the 30 black diamonds that you can get, and you can get those overall. And if you haven't, this is kind of a quick way to upgrade. So if you want to spend $1 and get 5 of the Barrett medals or the the Obean, then absolutely do it. My recommendation actually is to go to the speed ups. The speed ups are really good in this because you're going to get 3 days of speed ups for for 10 black diamonds or $1, and I mean you get 10 of them. So that's that's 30 of those. That's a nice little bump there, and you can actually do it twice for if you have research to do, and then here you can do it for your your training, and over here you get 5 days worth of heal. So I mean this is a nice little pack they have here. And then you have some chests. You can come down here if you need to upgrade it, say plenty of, and this isn't bad either because you need to have these for that new the new equipment, the new set, the equipment set that they have. So I would suggest that as well. And then you go to the war one, and you have the bugle. Yeah, these, which are nice as well. Like these have been game changers, especially for the whales and anyone who actually wants to purchase. It doesn't have to be a whale. I mean, you're talking $5, $10 for 50% and 25% speed up. So it used to be you could fly across the map and just sit there and wait, and they would then bubble up after 15 minutes. But now they can't do that because these speed up, and you better be able to either tank it or do something. So that's a nice little piece there. You can see the Mariner's Hall right here. So this kind of tells you what's going on. There's 30 black diamonds there, the exotic route, the normal route kind of thing. Then you got your VIP, your redeeming code, and your King's Gift. So that's a nice little piece right there that they had, and that was in the benefits tab as well. The Return to Westeros, which is still going on right now. It's a very, very long event. And this one, the one thing I don't understand completely is it says Champion City Siege and the cross server page. But if I click on the Champion City Siege, it actually says cross server page, which is kind of interesting because it has Alliance Quest, has all your major events in here as well. But then if I click on the cross server page up here, it comes to the same thing. So they're probably going to fix this because that doesn't make any sense. You're essentially having two different icons for the same screen. So I'm pretty sure that they're gonna fix that up a little bit. And then you get your challenge quest over here to the right. So if you click on that, that's where you get your normal challenge, your daily, your elites, and then your castle siege. You kind of see who has what, and then a world progression, which I wish they would update this. This is something that you just can't. You can't do anymore. There's no point in it. It does once after a certain amount of time, it just doesn't matter. So it's not really worth it. And after that, you're over to your events, which right now you click on it, and that's where it actually shows. Actually, that's a good tab right there, your events tab, because if you click on that, it shows the map or the calendar which we're on, the rebels, then the best efforts, then your wheel that you have, and any news that might have been updated as well. So that's really good, and then everything else is pretty much the same. I haven't seen anything else. So if you have any questions, like I said, send me add me on YouTube and send me a comment, or friend me in the game and send me a PM, and I'll get back to you for sure. Sometimes it takes me a little longer than than some, but I always get back to everybody, and if you want to have a conversation, no big deal. Just let me know. Until next time, Mac out.